Good morning, everybody. We're excited to kick off our Southeast Oklahoma Local Ag Collaborative Workshop today in Stigler, Oklahoma. It's very important to thank Kiamichi Tech Center for allowing us to use their facilities. They've been extremely flexible and helpful in every way. So really, this is our second workshop at a Kiamichi Tech Center, and the other experience was just as wonderful. So please say thank you if you see anybody with a Kiamichi Tech name tag for letting us be here. With that, we'd like to begin our presentation. I am Meredith Scott. I'm the director of the Oklahoma Local Ag Collaborative, and we have a large team of individuals that work on this project and with many partners, but we call ourselves the facilitation team. We're the ones who are making sure that things get done the way we said to, work with our partners, we coordinate with our partners and everything. And so we have our facilitation team listed here. Myself, Deanna Prieto, you met her probably in the lobby. She's also doing check-in. Bailey Acosta, right here. And our marketing coordinator, she's the one who makes everything pretty and really understandable, and she'll tell you more about that. And then Michael Clark, who's not able to be here today, but he helps us with all of our evaluation and making sure that we're really assessing the needs of our population, of producers in Oklahoma, and that we have a leg to stand on grant writing, so showing that there is a need to better support our producers in Oklahoma. I also want to give a shout out to some of our partners. We have Langston University, who is being represented today. They are presenting about soil health, and then Micah Anderson later on will be doing a demo. Y'all, that demo is going to be amazing. He's bringing a trailer filled with goodies to show you all of the DIY farm equipment he has developed. He does everything on the cheap and quality. And I'm just always impressed with his work. But yes, we will have Langston University presenting today. And then we also have Healthy Oklahoma Nutrition Alliance with Contrell Broom, and he must be out in the lobby. I just saw him earlier, so he must be talking to someone. So, yeah. The Oklahoma Local Ag Collaborative was founded in 2021 after, if any of y'all have attended the Oklahoma Local Ag Summit, it's been going on for about a decade now. And it's usually in Oklahoma City or Tulsa. And we got a lot of response back saying, we need stuff all over Oklahoma, not just in the major metropolitans. And so with that, we also heard we would like resources all year round and have workshops where we're teaching to specialty crop producers, non-traditional ag, really focusing on the niche producer that really is doing some really cool stuff but needs extra support, and that sometimes our traditional agriculture doesn't always support, and so we wanted to help work with all our partners to develop a regular, consistent resource for our producers in Oklahoma. And so we wrote a grant through USDA, Regional Food Systems Partnership Grant, for the Oklahoma Local Ag Collaborative. And that is what this is today. Our mission, we worked with our advisory board, which is made up of a diverse group of producers and partner agencies, to develop this mission, but it's unite partner agencies with agricultural entrepreneurs to ensure that the needs of local agribusiness are recognized and represented. And we feel like we've been really meeting that by trying to assess what our community, the producers in each community need, what they're looking for, what type of education, and then try to develop programming that provides and supports their growth. My dream would be that we have all of our producers are full-time producers. I know many of you probably work other jobs on top of your production. And I think that's wonderful, but there's only so much time in the day. And I would love to see agriculture being more of a full-time job. And with that, we want to do whatever we can to help build your capacity so that you can continue to grow and get that. Because normally the agriculture side is the fun side of whatever you do. Okay, here's a little bit about the Oklahoma Local Ag Collaborative. As I mentioned, we have a diverse advisory board. This the facilitation, the ONIE facilitation group, our team, we don't make all the decisions. We actually bring it up to our board. We ask them their opinion, their thoughts, and then we try to create a unanimous decision among everybody. And then we have a digital resource hub. This is if you haven't been on our website and registered as a member, it is totally worth it. We have discount codes on OSU FAPSI, so and lots of other resources, which Bailey could tell you more about. But it is an amazing resource hub filled with like access to trainings that give you certifications and an ability to, like, there's a whole Food Freedom Act training that you could attend for free, which would cost you originally $250, but because of the grant, we're able to pay for that for our members. Then technical training, we host workshops, that's what this is today, where we try to discuss different ideas, how to help build capacity. We have our network on our website. You can even list out if you're looking for a farmer's market or a grocery store or a farm hub, and then we have our farm hubs and farmers markets saying we need a producer, and there's a way for you guys to find new outlets to sell and them to also identify you as a producer if you're interested in that. And we're actually looking at an internship program, mentorship program in the future to create even more further support. We've already had lots of people identify as mentees and some really established producers in this arena that have identified as mentors. We evaluate everything. We want to make sure that we're meeting the needs and that we're actually seeing success. And honestly, it's been really exciting to see the success of our program, which I believe you'll be discussing further. And then sustainability, we're always looking for ways to continue our goal, how to keep it going, working with new partners. As you go through today, if you think that there's a partner we're missing, or you have a connection, please share it with us. We want to provide the best, provide the best for our producers in Oklahoma. And the best way we do that is through networking and learning from you guys. So please share anything you have, ideas, suggestions, or even people we should probably reach out to. Okay, and this kind of gives you a bit about where we're at in this. We have 26 members on our advisory board, over 190 ag-related resources. This isn't us recreating resources. What we do is actually we work with our partners, and maybe they have underutilized resources. We then kind of like try to organize it so it's easier for the user to find it, and then we link it to it. So we're not just recreating something that somebody else has already done. We're actually promoting what they're already doing, so that we're just building their capacity. And we actually have data that shows we've increased utilization of a lot of our partner agencies' resources, which they love to see. The technical trainings, this is one of them. We have about 1,500 current members in our program, and we just finished up a needs assessment that was enlightening and exciting, showing that we're on track to really support our producers, and that we've seen a lot of success. Yeah. And one of the things we did not do it here. It didn't seem to work out as well. But we like to do a lot of hands-on learning. So if we're going to be doing a workshop on high tunnels and what they can do and how you can use them, different things, we'll go to a farm with a high tunnel, have experts from not only just the farm owner, but also bring in experts to talk about high tunnels. We really love hands-on learning. So you'll be, now that you have attended and if you signed up to be a member, we'll keep you updated on these. They're all over the state, but it's pretty cool. I think one of the best ways to learn is to see someone else doing it. And so we do a lot of hands-on learning. And then obviously, and this is another one of our workshops. And here are just some of the other workshops we've hosted. These themes are selected based off of whenever you register as a member, it asks you like, what topics are you interested in, what resources are you looking for, and then we use that along with feedback from the community, so for Southeast Oklahoma, to identify what topics we want to cover in our workshops. And so each of these were based off of different communities, and that's why we talked about what we did. And then here's just one little quote that we love from last year in Southeast Oklahoma. And it's, as a new farmer, I'm leaving with confidence that I've been pushed in the right direction on many fronts. I've been helped with forming an action plan for my farm. And this was somebody from the Southeast Workshop last year, so it's exciting to see. All right, I'm going to give it to Bailey to finish up.
Hi again, I'm Bailey. I'm our marketing coordinator, so I help design those pretty programs and things, help publish things on the website. But there's a big button there that says become a member, so you'll click on that. And again, want to mention membership is completely free. It's just a form that we have to have filled out for our grant purposes. So I encourage you all to join here today so that you can get access to fun things like those discount codes and all of the resources available on the website. So this is our membership map for 2022. Our goal was to get 300 members in over the course of 3 years, so from 2021 to 2024. You can see in 2022 we were already at 400 members, so already past that goal, and then we've only grown since then. So now we're at around 1,500 members statewide, I think. And you can see we've got a big spread here, but we are lacking in the Southeast regions. But again, just want to encourage you all to join. We send out monthly newsletters and we ask for feedback from our membership pretty frequently. That's how we come up with the topics for each of our workshops. That's how we come up with what resources we need to provide. So again, if you're looking for something, if you need assistance, we're here to help you guys. Want to encourage you to sign up. Evaluation, again, Michael Clark is our research coordinator, so he's a lot more well-versed in this, but I'll just go over some things we got from our recent needs assessment. So the questions were developed by our OLAC advisory board. We have a subcommittee for evaluation, and then we also had guidance from ONIE project and USDA. This was distributed through both email and social media, so this only went to our OLAC members. It didn't go to anyone outside of the membership because we really wanted to see how our resources were resonating. 132 respondents took the survey. That was 20% of our membership at that time. And then we also did one-on-one phone interviews to get some more information. 55% of our producers saw access to OLAC resources as helpful. They saw a 17.2 median increase in sales. And then 73% of support organizations, so that's our partners, USDA, Department of Ag that we work with, they saw a 32% increase in usage of their resources. So just want to throw out there as well, if you are a support organization and you're not already working with us, please come talk to us. I'm sure we can figure out a way to share your resources as well. And then these are some gaps identified from that needs assessment. So business knowledge is the most commonly discussed programming gap, with concerns being taxes, rules and regulations, ag exemptions. Local mentorship was also highly requested, and that's something we're going to be working on developing in the coming years. So again, talking about our advisory board, we have members from all sorts of organizations. So we have some actual farmers and producers, we have some farmers market managers, different support organizations, and then some agritourism hosts as well, really trying to get perspectives from all sides of agriculture. We also have several different committees within the board, so resource development, outreach, evaluation, marketing, sustainability, and finance. Those committees are open. So let's talk a little bit about our partners list. These are the partners we've worked with most frequently in the past year or so. Our full partner list is about 40 partners long. So again, if you're interested in joining our partner list, we do have several farms represented and we are looking for more representation. So just stop by our booth or talk to one of us throughout the day if you're interested. Resource development. So as Meredith mentioned, we don't create all of the resources on our website, but we do work with specific partners to come up with resources, especially for workshops. So this is an example of a farm to business checklist we worked on with several of our board members here. So you can see we had Langston represented, USDA NRCS, OSU Extension, Mid-America Tech Center, just a pretty broad group of people reviewing and building this resource. And then we worked with Department of Ag to create this labeling how-to. And again, I want to say this is all open to everyone. We're all about collaboration. So there's my email there if you'd like to join our committee. And you can pitch your own ideas. You don't have to have it fully thought out, but if you have an idea for a resource you'd like, we want to build it. So this is kind of what we just talked about, how to get involved. You can join committees. You can also join the planning committee for your region. So when we come back to Southeast, we'll send it out in our newsletter. Hey, we're looking for people to join. And then you'll just fill out that form and we'll contact you. You can also contribute to our digital resource library. And as a member on the website, you can submit your own events. So we have a bunch of farmers that have like work days on the farm. They're looking for volunteers. They'll submit that on our event calendar and then we'll post it so everyone in the network can see and they get, a little bit more exposure to the community. And then our next workshop after this one is going to be the Northeast region. So we'll be sending out a form in our newsletter shortly talking more about that. And then that's all we have for right now. I'm actually going to do just a quick demo of the website. So if you're already a member, this might be pretty familiar to you. If not, maybe it's some incentive to sign up. So I'm going to hop into that right now. So if you are already a member, you would log in right here. If you're not yet a member, go to oklac.org and then just hit that big Become a Member button up there. But once you are logged in, you'll see this form here. It should say your name on the profile. And then just to go over a few things you can see here on the dashboard, this is the event submission section. So this is where you could submit, work days. If you have a farmer's market and you want to post your hours, go ahead and submit those here. We check it weekly and then we publish those events. You can also access this producer directory. So it has a list of producers and their location and then whether or not they're looking for a vendor. So if you're a market manager, this is a great place to look if you're looking for a potential vendor. Maybe you're looking for fresh cut flowers. You might be able to find a vendor here on this list. And you can also sort that by location. Here is where you can change any of the information on your membership form. This is also an example of all the questions you would be asked when signing up. So pretty simple. We just want to know some demographic information for our grant. And then we also want to know your interests and what resources you're looking for specifically. So this is a place where you could sign up to be a mentor or mentee once we get that started. And then most exciting part to me is this coupon section. So this has all of those OSU FAPSI, OSU Extension discount codes for you. And these will actually get you the class for free. So the HACCP training I know is around $600. You can take that for free if you just sign up for the membership. Feel free to check out the event calendar. You can find other things going on in the area. We have them marked here, OLAC hosted, so that's going to be mostly our regional workshops, and then partners, that comes from our partner list. And then our membership events just show up in green, general ag events. Here is our resource library. So tons of different categories here. Let's say we're looking for some information on rules and regulations. We've got it broken down into subcategories for you. So if you're looking for produce safety, Homemade Food Freedom Act resources, and then you may notice throughout the day, we do film our workshop sessions. So here under online learning opportunities, we have tons of videos from previous workshops we've done. So if there's a workshop you missed, you saw a topic that you're really interested in, you can likely find a video of that session right here. And then we have also got this blog section of the library. So this has blogs from the ONIE team, from different farmers in our network, and it's really open to anyone to write a blog. We're actually going to be relaunching a blog series we did last year called Beyond the Booth. So if you sell at a farmer's market, we want to hear your story, we want to hear what you're doing on your farm. Come talk to me today and I'll send you the form. It doesn't have to be a super thought out blog. It can be just a couple paragraphs about what you've got going on, any innovative practices you do that you want to share with other farmers. But there are lots and lots of ways that you can contribute to our website and to building our resource library. And that is all I've got to show for right now. All right, I think we're good. You're welcome to hop back out here, check out the exhibitor booths, and then sounds like we'll be moving in there in just a second.